Hello everyone and welcome back again to the channel TA
Universe.
Before I move on to the video, I would like to tell you that in this channel, since I'm a very big Marvel fan, we're going to cover all of Marvel movies, series, and also make fan theories about upcoming Marvel movies and projects. Other than that, I'm also going to be covering as much as possible all the Hollywood movies and series as well. But other than that, since I live in a South Asian country, so I'm a big time Bollywood freak. So in this channel, I'm also going to cover a lot of Bollywood movies and also Indian web series. So if you guys want reviews regarding Bollywood movies and web series, don't forget to subscribe the channel and also hit that bell icon for further notifications about any videos on this channel. So few days back, Wood Select has released a new web series called Candy. And last year they had released a web series named Asur, and those of you have watched Asur actually know the kind of web series that Wood Select are capable of making. And when I actually saw the trailer of Candy for the very first time, I was pretty excited because of the trailer and also because of the star cast, especially Ronnie Troy. And that's why I decided to watch it. And now after watching it, there are certain things I've liked and certain things I've disliked, and that's what I'm going to talk about in today's video, that what are the good things of this series and what are the bad things, and then I'm also going to say whether this series is watchable or not. So to find out about that, do watch the video till the very end. And so without delaying any further, let's begin our video. The story of Candy is something such that there is a candy in which drugs are mixed and that candy is being supplied to school students. This all takes place in a village called Uttarakhand, where there is a monster called Masan who actually kills people, and based on all of this the entire story is based on. And if you guys think I have given any kind of spoiler, that's not the case, because this information you can actually extract when you actually watch the trailer of the series to begin with. Now if you guys are want to watch Candy with the expectation of having the same feeling that you guys got by watching Asur, you might be satisfied or you might not be. If I have to talk about myself, I was not that much satisfied as much as I was with Asur. The reason being, the story of Candy has a lot of suspense, which is good. They don't let you identify the main villain or the main catch of the story, that who the main villain is or what the actual conclusion of the story will come out, and that's how they pull the story till the very end. But then again, unlike Asur, in Candy there are many events happening simultaneously which eventually connect together at the end, but during the entire series they jumble up so much the show starts feeling very much slow and also boring for the first 3 or 4 episodes. And that's something I personally did not enjoy, because the way they are actually trying to put many events simultaneously was something that was pretty much boring and pretty much slow to talk about. But at the very end, the kind of twist that we get is something that was very much unexpected. If you actually watch the movie very carefully, and if you actually use a lot of your brain during the movie, at some point you actually realized who the main villains of the story is and actually figured that out, which I did. But even after that, they have added one more layer of twist which was actually unexpected, and that eventually turned out to be a thing that I personally did not enjoy, because that twist or the climax that they showed actually never had any connect with the entire series. Meaning that in a suspense thriller movie or series, whenever we see the suspense being revealed at the very end, we actually see that there are certain connects that the writer of the show has tried to show us throughout the show and did give us hint. But in this case there was nothing such, and because of which what actually happened in the end felt very much disconnected to the rest of the show, and that's why I did not like that thing that happened in the end. And eventually because of that, the characters that were played by Ronnie Troy and Richard Chadda, those felt very much non-impactful, because throughout the show the kind of impact they had, the kind of character arcs they had, the role they played in the series, when the end came, that they actually felt a little useless, because their entire thing that they had done did not have any impact at the very end. And that's why I personally feel that their characters arcs got destroyed at the very end when that last twist was revealed, and that's why that last twist is something that I personally did not enjoy. Other than this, if we talk about the good things, there's one factor that this series uses which I personally liked a lot, and that is inducing a sense of injustice, or like inducing an emotion of anger that, oof, this thing is wrong. If I was there, I would have just beaten that guy out. So the series actually in the first 3 or 4 episodes tries to induce that feeling within the audience, because of which the audience, even when the story is running slow, actually stay connected with the story, because that's something this audience are actually being pulled with. In the acting department, if you guys have seen Ronnie Troy's and Richard Chadler's previous work, you actually know how good they are when it comes to acting, and in this series as well they have done their job quite well. But for me, the surprise package was Riddhi Kumar, who played the role of Kalkinanot, and she actually did her job very well, and it was very commendable the way she carried out her job and she did her acting. Along with her, I also like the work of Nakul Roshan, who played the role of Varyanat, and that the character had a significant role in the entire series, and the way that guy actually played the role was pretty much commendable, because that kind of transition that character had from sometimes being an emotional person to being mature, and then again sometimes behaving as a childish and immature person, and also being a villain kind of a person, but at the same time having a soft heart. He actually did those transition in his character very well, and actually displayed all the emotions in a very organized manner, because of which his work turned out to be very good, and I personally liked his work. Other than the other people in the series who have also done their job quite well, and I feel the acting department was quite good, and personally I don't have any complaint from the acting department of the series, and I personally enjoyed everyone's acting. So after seeing all these things, the final question still remains is whether or not this series is watchable and whether or not you guys should watch it. So like I have said in my interview, there are some good things in the series, but there are a lot of bad things as well. But I personally say, if you guys enjoy watching suspense thriller movies and series, then it's a good movie and a good series, and I would suggest you guys to watch it. But then again, if you guys use too much of your brain and concentrate on the overall storyline, then you guys might not like it like I did. And if you guys also have the expectation of getting an Asur like vibe, then also I don't think you will be getting that. But overall, if you guys like suspense thriller series and movies, then you can watch it. So with saying that, let's end up the video right here. I hope you guys like my video. If you have, then do click on the like button, and also share this video with your friends, families and relatives. And if you have done so much, then do click on the red subscribe button to turn it grey. And I actually want you guys to turn that red subscribe button to grey. I don't know how, but I want you to do that. And we'll see you in the next video. Till then, take tata, bye bye, take care, stay happy, and keep everyone else happy. Goodbye.